All right, we are now live. We are live streaming. Michelle. Hello. 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 Okay, we are live streaming now on Black Power Radio. If you are got your phone or Black Power, Black Business Matters. I'm sorry, on YouTube. Black Business Matters on YouTube and share that. Was that my phone? Okay. Black Business Matters on YouTube. And again, this is the 2006 Sankofa International Conference. If you don't know, I am your hostess of the night, Queen Janae Zinga. And we have our special guest queens here tonight for the 2026 Crowning Queens coronation. Um, Family to come and unite and stand over with us and have your official ceremony as queens of the mothers of queen mothers of this land. Okay, so this today we are initiating Queen Mother Ya Asantawe. If you don't know who this lady is, I would like to introduce you to her. She has been an advocate and a fighter. She's a freedom fighter here in New York City. She is the organizer of the Marcus Garvey parade. For how many years? Because I keep getting it wrong. How many years you have done this?
It's been over 30 some years.
Over 30 years, she has hosted the Marcus Garvey Day Parade here on
August 17th.
August 17th, and for 30 years. 30 years she has put in the work to let us know who Marcus Garvey is, let us know that his legacy will never end, and we need to carry the torch forward for Marcus Garvey, for our people. He would say, what did he say? Find me in the whirlwind. When I read that one little statement, it brought chills to my body. Because y'all don't know what we go through as revolutionaries. To say that even if we don't make it, you're gonna find us in the chaos that this world has created for us. We gotta find each other. We gotta get back to our roots.
my.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
We back.
I'm so glad to be here. I didn't quite get it, but I got it. You know, Queen Mother and I have been on so many front lines. It was the Million March out here in Brooklyn we were organizing, working with Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. I was one of his assistants. I was assistant in New York City. And I was always the only woman in these meetings. Oh, wow, wow. Ah, shit. Oh, I got getting chill. Oh, 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't know as the master drummers. But my brother, when I was 14, bought me home books, Iceberg Slip, uh, the Black Panthers. He was a Marine. He left the Marines and joined the Black Panthers out in California. So he was always giving me books, and I think I was just born with this kind of spirit. So as I got older, I got more, became more and more revolutionary. And I got with Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad because he was next to Malcolm next to me. And I got involved and I always held my ground. And I told my queen here, I hold your grounds because you know what you want, you know what you're doing, and you know what you're fighting for. And so, so many fights I've been on, so many fronts I've been on. But how I end up with the baton of the Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, uh, what's his name? He, Thomas Powell, he moved to Namibia because he had to get out of the country. And he left my husband and I in charge of the Garvey parade. And my husband, he died 2014. And then the administrator died in Namibia 2016. So I was the only one standing in the African National Fighting Movement, only rank and file officer. So I had to hold the line. I almost feel like crying. I had to still carry the line, even with my husband gone, and not standing beside me, holding that line. And then the administrator passed, and I had to hold the line. And a lot of the brothers were reluctant to respect that. And then many of them dropped off the line because it was passed to me through legacy. It wasn't something that I just my son Tutmos the third in the back is being prepared to take the line, you know. But people don't understand who Marcus Garvey really was. He was about the liberation of all black people all over the world. It was not just, uh, uh, people from the Caribbean or people from America, but African people all over the world. And it's about self-reliance, doing for ourselves. And, I caught on easy because I'm an entrepreneur. I caught on easy. I had a boutique shop downtown Brooklyn, and I used to see the vendors laying on that sidewalk out there, trying to put clothes, trying to provide for themselves and their family. And Ernie Foster, he was running for city council. He said, "Can y'all do something for them?" And that's when I met Brother Powell. I went to Harlem because it was the most powerful business association in the city. I went to him to come out and help us organize and fight for the vendors. So we fought, and nights that we fought, there were police helicopters over us to intimidate us, to stop fighting for self-determination. But we continued to fight. And Yvette Clark, the mother, not the daughter, she said, right from here, you know, we fought to get the vendors in this lot. It was nothing but a parking, municipal parking, and they wouldn't allow them in. So we protest and we marched and we got the vendors in here. And the vendors had a marketplace. And then for some time they were here. And then they took the vendors out and said they were building a affordable, I call it unaffordable housing but they did leave some vendors in to do business. But I'd rather spend 10 toes one day on my feet than 100 on my knees. We have got to be that determined about doing for us. Build this country. It's built by whenever we were job corps, we the original people. So I'm in this position. That's how I got in the position. I want to have to bring here, and I've got to Harlem, and I think Brother Powell, he was talking in both pockets, and he never backed down. So when they came to move us on 125th Street, we had mobilized vendors. So when they moved on us, vendors came to Harlem, and we fought, and we won. And that was in '94. The vendors are still on 125th. Though some vendors went to 116, we refused to go to 116. We stayed and we fought and we won. And the vendors now from all over the world came to feed their families here and around the world because of what we did as freedom fighters. So I'm saying I'm not ashamed of being that. My mama asked me, well, you're the only one out of 12 to go to college. Why are you in the street doing what you do? And I said, Mom, and we come out of Alabama. And my mama said, well, y'all gotta take that sign down and you gotta be on watch. She said, because they were burning. You gotta stand tall. And look around in here and see what they did for the vendors. They do it really for the vendors. On the real, they did it for themselves. You know, Dr. Khalid Muhammad called them bloodsuckers. They're bloodsuckers, and they use our blood to progress. And Khalid Muhammad, I was his assistant here in New York City, one of them. And I was fortunate enough to host his last message in Harlem at the Harriet Tubman School. So I said, Dr. J, I said, why am I always getting men positions? He said, that's in you. He said, that's your calling. And now I realize it more when I was named Asantawe at City College by the teachers and also for the parents. They set me with Asantawe because I had the spirit of Asantawe. And when I read about Asantawe, I do have that spirit because she said to the brothers, if you all want to fight, then we can fight. Carry the God's awards. And those soldiers was killed on the leadership of They kept, but she never surrendered and she never gave up. That's my spirit, never to surrender and never to give up. Just keep going, and you will win. I didn't know that I would even be emotional because I'm a music kid. I saw police and raising saying I don't get emotional. But as I think back to the struggle, we got to keep going. And don't be intimidated by women that are strong and pushing hard and kicking it down. So I'm saying to the sisters, be afraid, keep fighting because we have to give birth to the life. The seed comes from the breast. But the life is not here. And we give birth. I keep it going. I we make sacrifices
Yeah.
for those brothers in harm. That's there now, baby. He came to life, blood, and sacrifice. And they never back down. And so this fight is a strong fight, but we never get. We talked about Jesse Jackson. He made that, but he never came out. He did a lot of work. He did more work than any white president in this country, including Obama. We have to give credit where credit is. The man did work. You know, I just see rainbow. He see rainbow. He knew he had to have a coalition to make the moves he made. So I, you know, I was when I got to look and I see no other president. You know, and so to be
by Doggery. By Doggery. By Doggery is the spiritual dress that I'm wearing for this occasion. I'm returning the waterway with my ancestors from Nigeria. The waterways of our ancestors by Doggery. By Doggery. Part of that journey, Marcus Garvey's son, Julius Garvey, Dr. Julius Garvey is a part of by Doggery. Part of by Doggery. A group of us just returning from by Doggery. Lagos, Nigeria. Lagos, Nigeria, by Doggery. What a journey of our ancestors, by Doggery. They gathered from all over Mother Africa, from the diaspora. African descendants returned home as a group to give thanks to our ancestors. By Doggery. By Doggery. What a journey. Our dearly beloved mother here, Asantawe. She's been with us a long of our divine family has come through her. But it's been a mother energy holding it down. A mother who cried in front of us today. Tears. How long she been holding tears? Tears. If you know anything about her, what a warrior sister that is with us. And she shared with the family today tears, mother's tears for the liberation of the people. Asantawe. Asantawe. She's correct when she said she should have been a queen mother a long time ago. She spoke truth to power. She spoke to us, the girl child, the daughter, the sister, the queen mothers in the spirit of Queen Mother Audley Moore. She knew mother in the royal court of Harlem. She knew her. The freedom fighters fought for. The word now that we can say today, the word is reparations. The greatest crime ever committed against the people. The word reparations is on the table now for the first time in history. Queen Mother Moore carried that one word for 80 years. She left us going into 100 years old. She asked me, I was only with her for 20 years. She brought me to her side. You know anything about Queen Mother, she'll go and find you and do what she want to do with you. She brought me to her side for me to assist her because my godfather was a man by the name of Julius Nyerere, East Africa. East Africa of indigenous children from the United States of America. I studied Iwalilu and received my doctorate degree, Self-Reliance, African Traditional Socialism. He was a teacher, a master teacher. And he left as an ancestor, a master teacher. Iwalilu Julius Nyerere. I studied him and received my doctorate degree from Columbia University. I studied him, Iwalilu Julius Nyerere. He allowed me to study him from Butiama as a head of state. That's a taboo when you're in power as a head of state for anyone to go to your village to find out about you and your research. Butiama. I say that to you for the record. A mother is being in school today, yearned to be in school, wanted to be in school, and she was asked by Sankofa. She said, I heard about that long time ago. She just told us the story. Do they know what they are with economics, empowering us economically? Queen Mother Lord said they stole us. And they owe us money for that debt. They stole us. And they owe us money and pay the debt. That's all she talked about if you knew Queen Mother Lord. She didn't talk about nothing else on the journeys and trips of meeting many heads of state in Africa. One word she had to say to them, honey, help us to get the debt paid that the world owes us. And the word was reparations. Reparation means money, honey. And that's what she would say to us. Go get your money. Mama Asantawe. That's what she told us. Go get our money. She didn't miss a beat. Go get your money, honey. She mentioned Reverend Jesse Jackson. I'm just going over her speech. So make sure that we as she said, we have to hear what he did. And Mama Jackie was so happy to have us to be with her and to be with the boys and his children, the girls. What a lesson learned at the time of being home with Mama Jackie, and the children spoke for themselves. She's correct in her analysis, and she gave us the truth today. She observed. She made it clear to you that she's a Garveyite. Mama is a Garveyite. The Honorable Messiah Garvey. She talked about him. The Honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey. The Garvey Park, the parade every year. She's still working. And if we ever was around her, she talked about this building where we are. Economics. Economics. She's a woman who cooked. She's a woman who ran businesses. She's saying to us, run your own businesses. Do for yourselves. So our young people will have a legacy, Mama, to remember your words that you spoke today as we will proceed to instill you as a Queen Mother. It's such a joy to be here on Sankofa. Celebration internationally around the world to hear and see us. And I would say to our dearly beloved mother here, as she stated, to us, we going nowhere. This is ours, the United States of America. She said it. We ain't going nowhere. We're gonna be right here. They're gonna have to get accustomed to us being right here. We built this with the indigenous peoples of the land. We built this. Part of our heritage. But some of us have to the world think they're gonna eat on and have. They will never have the belly of Mother Africa. Never. Never have her. The world belongs to her because she is the mother of civilization. Mama Asantawe just told us that. She just told that to us, who we are as a people. Civilization. Mommy, you don't have to cry anymore. The legacy will be carried on by generations yet not born. You have prepared the land and the spirit energy of warrior people, powerful pioneers of the liberation struggle of a people, is what you have done. As you may say, power to the people, but she would say, Sankofa Mama, Black power, hand up in the air. Black power, Queen Mother, Black power. With her warrior suit on for war.
Yes.
For a righteous war. Not just war into war, but a righteous war. What an honor to have her amongst us today. And this is the time to allow the life force of the people. The drummers are here.
Yes.
We need sound. We need to hear the language of our ancestors through you.
Yes.
We're asking you now. Ashe, 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 oh, Ashe, 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 oh, Ashe, 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 oh. Glory is yours, life promise of a culture.
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks.